Hi everybody, Naomi here for Turkey Creations, and today I'm bringing you a page using the Natalie May Scrapbooking Cutables and some stencils as well. So I'm working in my 6x6 craft Dina Wakley journal, and this is one that I've just wiped off some paint, and I'm using my PaperArtsy paints, and I love these paints. They blend so well together and they've got a chalky finish, which is kind of different to the other paints that I have. So I'm using a different range of paints, and the middle of my book there I do have some brown tape. It just helps the binding of the book. So I started here to go over with the Firebird colour, but because of the blue underneath it was a bit see-through, so I ended up going over with a Dina Wakley paint, 10 Jello I think it is, just to cover that up a bit more. And of course it's that little bit vibrant, but it worked well enough for what I was doing. And then I just keep continuing the colours along to the edge. I kind of underestimated how much to use, but I'm just using off the rest of the paint that's on my palette. And then I'm just using one of my Natalie May stencils, and I'm just putting on some of that colour and moving it across through the stencil just to blend those lines. I'm using a makeup brush to put that on, so it's not thick, but it just gives a bit of interest to the background. And then I'm going in with the pinky colour, purpley colour, to do exactly the same thing. And the only idea I had for this page was I wanted to do a lot of doodling on there. So I have added another stencil in there with the orange. That's my twisted yarn stencil I designed for Natalie May Scrapbooking. And now I'm going in with some Dina Wakley black gesso. And I'm just painting on some squiggly lines with the vision that I'm going to doodle on these with a white paint pen. And black gesso is my preferred product to do with that, just because it has that matte finish. And just before I did the doodling, I have gone in with pointed chevron stencil that Claire Steed designed for Natalie May Scrapbooking. And I started with the yellow, but it was a bit too see-through, so to give it some, to give it a bit more oomph of the colour, I've just done white first, and now I'm going over the top with the yellow. And my focal point I had already picked from some Natalie May Scrapbooking Cutables, and I've linked all my products in the comments, and the yellow was definitely in my focal point, so I definitely want to bring it out on my page. So here I'm just using I started with a Uniball white gel pen, and then I'm using my Life of Colour pen for the big dots on the side, but I continue with the rest of the doodling with my white Uniball gel pen. And I've sped this up super fast, so you didn't have to watch me doing this a lot. But I've just picked some different doodle marks to make in each of the lines. Nice and simple, nothing fancy, just putting that contrast with the black and white through my page. And then I've got my arrows to guide. And just finishing off with some zigzags. So effective just doing some doodling, and very therapeutical. I'm just going over these white dots again, just to give them that bit more. And there's my Cutable. And this is, I'll link that in the comments as well, and that's from the Natalie May Scrapbooking Cutables collections. So thanks for watching. I hope I've inspired you to do some doodling in your journals. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.